Yo, what the fuck is up, everyone? Today we're gonna be making a 3D Stickman. This is a tutorial that I had planned for a bit now. Ignore this. Ignore that. This is a tutorial that I had planned for a bit, and I finally got to it because I asked on Twitter that if I got 100 followers, I would make it. So now I am contractually obligated to make this tutorial. So we're gonna get right into it. The first thing that you're gonna wanna do is get your drawing program. This is my drawing program. You don't need to spend $80 on this shit. You do not need fucking Paint works, okay? You can use Paint, doesn't matter. And what we're gonna do is, first of all, we're gonna make a circle. You will always begin with the head. Don't worry about you. Always begin with the head, okay? And the way I do my stickmans is that I begin with the torso, then the legs, and then the arms. So the way I do my torsos is that I do the first segment a bit thicker than the rest. This would be kind of the first one. Then the second one would be a little a little bit thinner. Let's try to get it in the middle. This would be it, and then the third one would go back to being a little thicker, a little on the center. There we go. That's kind of how I do my torsos. He's gonna be one skinny fucking boy. God damn, he's gonna be skinny. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Trust the process. Then I do the legs, which I like to make thicker. And then the legs, I like to have two segments on the leg, right? Because the feet does bend at the tip with the fingers, alright? This is our base, kind of. We need the arms. I like to make my arms kind of like this. So a little anatomy. So this is kind of it, right? This is more or less it. There you go. This is our base. This is our stickman. So this is a side view, okay? This is not a frontal view of the stickman. We don't really need to worry about the front view for now. Once we have this, we can, like this, okay? Just make sure you have like a cardboard cutout of the stickman. Then we export it. We're gonna save it in the desktop as Stickman reference Blender. Perfect. Now we have our stickman. It's time to go to the funny orange program. Alright, very good. You have to make sure to press A, X, and delete. I did it, I did the thing. Then you click here on the X axis, actually on the Y axis. I'm not going to show you how to rig it or how to texture shit or how to UV map thing. I could do that later on a multi-part program series thing. Whatever. We press Shift A, image, reference, Stickman reference Blender. Very good. We have our stickman. Hell yeah. We have our stickman. Okay, we're gonna press G, Y, and bring him back. Now we can begin with the model. So the first thing we're gonna do is, like I said, we're gonna begin with the head. We're gonna create again, Shift A. I assume you know how to use Blender a little bit, okay? If not, do the donut tutorial and then come back. Shift A, mesh, UV sphere. We press G, we press Z, and we bring it like this. We're gonna proceed this, okay, so that we can see through. And then we press S and scale it down, and with G we move it to the head, okay? Between G and S we make sure that it's the same shape and on the same place. Very good. This is our head. What are you doing now? We're gonna do something that probably wouldn't be approved by most modelers, but this is a half-assed simple beginner stickman, okay? We're gonna get a UV sphere again. This time we are going to reduce the poly count. So when you add something, it tells you a little down here. You press it and you can reduce the polygons and shit. So we're gonna reduce the poly count a bit. Just make sure that there is a horizontal line going straight through the middle. Okay, so this is our lower poly count sphere. Okay, you don't need to do this, you can skip this. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna press Shift into edit mode. We're gonna get here. We're gonna press Ctrl R. And we're gonna do like this. And now we have this. Why is this important? Because we're gonna press shift, we're gonna select all of this, and we're going to bring it down. We have this. This is important. We're gonna leave this here. Good. Now we're gonna press Ctrl C, Ctrl V. We're gonna move it around. Now we scale it down, like I said, and we do the same with this. Okay, now we press R. We press R and kind of match. We match the shape and the scale. If it's too long, you can just get here, press G, Z, and move it up a bit. Now we just match it till you're like happy with it. This is fine. This is okay. This is genuinely fine. Okay, so now we have. Oh god damn it! Why is this here? This is weird. Okay, so if this happens to you, I can go to transform. Y location Y. We get 0, and we get it this way, and it's fixed. Perfect. So now pretty much the process is to repeat it with everything, with all of this. See you in a moment. Oh, make sure to name your shit as you're making it. So this would be the abdomen. This would be the hips, I guess. Or the waist, actually. Make sure to name your shit. Okay, I'm serious. Make sure to name your shit. You will regret. So now we have pretty much half of our model done. Now this looks like a fucking stick, right? Not like a stick man. What we're gonna do is we have our legs, right? We're gonna get our legs and we're gonna rotate them, okay? And we're gonna rotate them like this. G, Y, and we move them like this. Once you're happy with it, make sure you are happy with how it looks, because you're gonna press Ctrl A and apply all transforms. And now you go one by one. You go to the little wrench, add a modifier, mirror, and you rotate it on the y-axis. Do this to all of them. There you go. We have legs. So yeah, back to the arms. So we have our arms now. Very good. This is not the ideal way to do arms, so we're gonna fix them to be rig friendly. We're gonna do them rig friendly. We're gonna move them to the side, and one by one we're gonna select them, and we're gonna delete the rotation. We're gonna make them completely straight. Then we're gonna make sure they connect properly. If anything, you can make sure you zoom in really hard and you make sure the lines here match, so like that. I am sure there's a better way to do this. I am completely sure there is a better way to do this. These are our arms. Now we're gonna get them. We're gonna press R, and then we're gonna type 90. Yeah. Okay. You just need to make sure that this is clear. I don't know why this fucked it all up. If anything, you can just like this, and we get them here. Remember that we move them around. Actually, we don't need this anymore. We can hide it. And we can move them to where you think the arm would or should be. And remember what we did with the legs. Once you're happy with it, once you are fully 100% happy with how it looks, we mirror them. Very good. And this is our stickman. You can shade it smooth. There we go. This is our stickman, guys. We are done. This is how he looks. Again, I am sure you want to do something with another style. I can do that. I can show you how to do it. It would be a more of an actual Blender thing, and not just this simple half-assed shit. But it works. Come on, it works. It works pretty well as an actual stickman. I can do more. I can show you how to rig it. I can show you how to add textures to it. But that would be for another day. If you want a tutorial about it, you can let me know. And yeah, I hope you managed to do it. If not, you can let me know on Twitter or in the comments. This will be on YouTube most likely. So yeah, this is it for now. So you guys See you guys on the next time.